In a tiny, quiet village, nestled between rolling green hills and a sparkling river, lived a little boy named Leo. More than anything in the world, Leo loved to draw. Every day, from the moment the sun peeked over the horizon until the stars began to twinkle, you could find him with a sketch pad and a stubby old pencil. His village was full of color, the deep blue of the river, the emerald green of the meadows, and the fiery oranges and pinks of the sunset. But Leo's world, on paper, was only shades of gray. He would sit by the riverbank, his pencil flying across the page, capturing the swooping flight of a kingfisher or the gentle sway of the willow trees. He drew the cheerful faces of the villagers, the fluffy clouds drifting lazily across the sky, and the intricate patterns on a butterfly's wings. His drawings were full of life and detail, but they lacked one thing: color. Leo dreamed of a world where his art could burst off the page, where he could paint with the vibrant hues of a rainbow and make his creations as real as the world around him. "Oh, if only I had colors," he would sigh, looking at his grayscale world. "I'd paint a sun so bright it would warm the whole village, and a river so blue you could almost hear it flow." He imagined his pencil was a magic wand, capable of summoning every color imaginable, and he held on to the hope that one day his dream would come true. One afternoon, while searching for interesting new things to draw near the edge of the Whispering Woods, Leo stumbled upon something unusual, half buried beneath the roots of an ancient oak tree. It wasn't a stone or a fallen branch. It was long and slender, made of polished, dark wood that seemed to hum with a gentle energy. At its tip was a cluster of silvery, shimmering bristles. It was a paintbrush, but unlike any he had ever seen. It felt warm to the touch, and as he picked it up, a soft, golden light pulsed from it for just a moment before fading. Leo's heart beat with excitement. This was no ordinary paintbrush. He had a feeling his life and his art was about to change forever. He rushed back to his favorite spot by the river, his mind racing. He had a paintbrush, but no paint. Feeling a little disappointed, he dipped the brush into the clear river water just to see how it felt. As he touched the tip of the wet brush to his sketch pad, an astonishing thing happened. A brilliant, shimmering blue, the exact color of the river, flowed from the bristles and onto the paper. Leo gasped in amazement. He dipped the brush in the water again and touched it to a drawing of a leaf. A perfect, vibrant green appeared. He had found it. A magic paintbrush. He spent the rest of the day in a flurry of joy, painting his gray sketches with all the colors of the village, watching his world come to life stroke by stroke. The next morning, however, something was terribly wrong. The world outside his window was dull. The vibrant colors of the village were gone. The sky was a pale, washed-out gray, the grass a dusty brown, and the river a murky silver. A wave of panic swept through the village. The colors had vanished. It was then that an old woman, the village elder, told a forgotten story. She spoke of a magical rainbow that lived in the sky, the source of all the world's color. But an envious gray sorcerer had stolen it, locking its light away in his fortress, high on Shadow Mountain, plunging the world into shades of gray. Everyone felt helpless, but Leo looked at his magic paintbrush, and a spark of determination lit up in his eyes. He knew what he had to do. With his magic paintbrush and a heart full of courage, Leo set off on a quest to find the gray sorcerer and bring back the lost rainbow. His journey took him through misty valleys and over challenging hills. Along the way, he used his paintbrush to help others. He painted a golden bridge of light to help a family of squirrels cross a wide chasm, and he restored the red color to a field of poppies that had lost their cheer. With every act of kindness, his paintbrush seemed to glow a little brighter, its magic growing stronger. Finally, he reached the ominous Shadow Mountain and the sorcerer's gloomy fortress. The gray sorcerer, a figure cloaked in shadows, was waiting for him, his eyes devoid of any color or joy. "You cannot defeat me, little artist," the sorcerer boomed, his voice like grinding stones. "Gray is the color of order, of quiet. Color is messy and chaotic." But Leo wasn't afraid. He raised his magic paintbrush and said, "Color isn't chaos. It's happiness, it's life, it's love." A great battle of creativity began. The sorcerer threw bolts of dull gray mist, trying to drain the life from everything. But Leo fought back with his art. He painted a brilliant, roaring lion of gold that shattered the gray mist, and a flock of dazzling bluebirds that sang a song so beautiful it made the fortress walls tremble. For his final stroke, Leo thought of his village, his friends, and all the beauty in the world. He dipped his brush in his own courage and painted a magnificent, arching rainbow right in the middle of the gloomy hall. The pure, vibrant light of the painted rainbow was too much for the sorcerer. The grayness receded from him, revealing not a monster, but a sad, lonely man who had forgotten the joy of color. The painted rainbow soared out of the fortress, merging with the sky, and instantly, the real rainbow reappeared, more brilliant than ever before. Color flooded back into the world, painting the mountains, the forests, and the sky. The gray sorcerer, now just a man, looked at the colors with wonder, a single tear of joy tracing a path on his cheek. Leo returned to his village a hero. The world was bright and beautiful once more, and Leo knew that the true magic wasn't just in the paintbrush, but in the courage to share your colors and creativity with the world. And from that day on, his art was not just full of color, but full of hope, reminding everyone of the little artist who saved the rainbow. Thanks for watching our magical story today. If you enjoyed Leo's adventure, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more enchanting tales. We'll see you in the next video.